overt versus covert narcissism. Covert, let's talk about covert. Okay, overt, grandiose, is the center stage, look at me, I'm perfect type of narcissist. Very outgoing, very everything about me is good type person. Covert narcissists will fool you. They'll fool you. There's absolutely nothing grandiose about this person. This person's full of sad stories. This person's full of hardship. This person has been through it. This person is weak. This person has been weakened. This person can never overpower anything. That's the image they portray, right? They're full of sad stories. Look what happened to me. Which is sad, right? We all have, our sad stories are sad, and nobody should dismiss a sad story. I'm not saying be a cold ice cube. But they have their paintbrush, and they're painting a picture that I'm a weak, timid, I could not hurt a feather. I could not hurt a feather because I've been so worn down. I could never hurt anyone or anything. That's the picture they paint. They really fool you. They really fool you. The person does not have one malicious bone in their body. Look at them. They're just like this. They're like a sick little puppy. Total opposite of grandiose. Grandiose is, there's nothing bad about me at all. From head to toe, I'm 100%, okay? 100% head to toe. Covert, that's overt. Covert is, I'm bad head to toe. I'm bad head to toe. Try disagreeing with a covert narcissist. See what happens. Try controlling a covert narcissist. See what happens. The more weak they try to act, the stronger their shadow. The more innocent they try to act, the more malicious their shadow. The more covert they behave, the darker their shadow. It's the pendulum. The pendulum. It's here or here. It goes back and forth. Two extremes. Super innocent. Super innocent, weak person. No, there's a dark. Like again, the worst over here, the worst over here. Boom, pendulum. Boom. So you want to kind of creep your pendulum. Probably right here in the middle. Have you ever noticed? Anytime something bad really happened, you're crying your eyes out. You're over here. Or one extreme over here. Crying your eyes out. And then the next moment, you're way over here experiencing something super cool happen. And just back and forth all the time. So this ties into, do not judge a book by its cover. Never assume that you truly know a person. You don't know a person. So it ties into all of that. Don't judge a book by its cover. Don't look at a person and sum them up, say, I know them. You don't know them. Even if you've known them your entire life, they have things that you don't know. They're keeping things in here that you don't know. And it also ties into the video I just made. You will not see it in a covert narcissist if you deny it in yourself. If you can't see yourself how you can be a covert narcissist sometimes, you're not going to be able to recognize it in someone else. So coverts, anyone in your family, relatives, friend who acts very weak. I've been weakened by everything that's happened. I'm weak. I can never hurt anything. weak. Don't worry about me. I'll just sit here like this. Don't worry about me. I'm harmless. They're painting a picture. I'm not saying they're bad people. I'm saying they have a dark, dark, strong shadow. They're not weak. Their shadow is strong. And it will come out. It will come out. The whole point is, the more covert they are, the stronger and darker the shadow. So be aware. Do you know anyone like that? Especially watch them when they first meet a stranger. The image they try to portray. Are they weak? And I'm just weak. I'm just weak. I'm just weak. That's covert narcissism. And then the moment you try to bust open one of their delusions, I don't want to say serpent. Again, I don't want to catastrophize and start labeling it a serpent. No, but the shadow will emerge. It will emerge. It's vicious. It's fish. It leaves you kind of with your jaw hanging. I had no idea that was inside of you. I had no idea. This mass just boom, falls out. And you're like, who are you now? Jekyll and Hyde. Jekyll and Hyde. It's like this. What? Jacob's ladder. When the faces turn weird. Huh? What just came out of you just now? What just came out of you just now? What was that? It's a little, right? Covert narcissists. And the more covert they are, the deeper it is, the blacker the shadow. So how do you deal with it? How do you deal with any narcissist? Same way you deal with any narcissist. If you have to deal with it, sometimes we can't do no contact. We can't do no contact. Sometimes no contact is not really an option. You have to learn how to coexist with it. That comes down to how strong are you? How strong are you? To keep your peace. To keep your peace around all these hurricanes and tornadoes. Nipping ya. How do you keep your peace? It comes down to how strong you are. How strong you are. In here. It comes down to your breathing. I'll make a whole nother video on that. Bottom line is, how do you stay calm? You're breathing. Get back to your breathing. So we gotta focus on breathing. Because a lot of people, they don't want to breathe. How do you do any of this stuff? You learn how to breathe. That's step number one. So you need like intensive breathing training. Everybody needs intensive breathing training. That's how you deal with it. So start thinking about these things so you can protect your breathing. Your breathing is your life. Breathing and humility. Breathing and humility. Well, breathing requires humility. So maybe just breathing. Breathing. Gravity is the solid weight, right? Breathing. Because breathing requires humility. You don't have to say breathing and humility. Breathing. Because if you're breathing, you're humbling yourself. When you humble yourself, I can act that way too. Then you'll be able to see it in other people. If you don't even want to recognize it, you can also act that way. I can also be a little. You're not going to be able to see it in others, and you're going to live your life being fooled. You live your life as a fool. We don't want to live a fool life in La La Land. We want to be in reality. Wise people living in reality.